Okay, g'day everybody. It's Lucy and Rickard here again at the Tasmanian Museum and Art Gallery. I'm back. So for those of you who've been following TMAG's social media pages, you might remember my project which finished in February called Extinction Studies. I'm doing another project, so this is Ecology Studies. And once again, I'm based in the Link Foyer at TMAG. So Ecology Studies is about environmental issues in the same way that Extinction Studies was, but it's a little bit more specific this time. So the word ecology sort of referring to the relationships that we have within ecosystems with other life forms, that's what I'll be focusing on. And I'm going to be looking at a specific species. So you can see the beginnings of the species behind me here, my very first drawing of the project, of my 12-month project. It is a flesh-footed shearwater, commonly known as a mutton bird. There are many different kinds of shearwaters, and mostly they're just all called mutton birds. But this particular kind of shearwater nests on Lord Howe Island. So Lord Howe is about 2.5 hours flight from Sydney. It's a tiny little speck, about a K wide and 11 Ks long. And it used to be covered in shearwater nests, in flesh-footed shearwater nests. But unfortunately, over my lifespan, so 40 years this year, the flesh-footed shearwaters population has unfortunately dropped by about 80,000 individuals, which is a pretty marked drop in a bird, in any species. And most of it's down to plastics pollution, but of course there are other causes like fishing and development on the island. I guess the reason why I'm doing this focusing on this obscure little bird from an obscure little island is that my family is actually from Lord Howe. So on my mother's side, my great-grandmother was the first of my family to be born there and live out her life there. My grandmother lived most of her life on the island, and I ended up spending most school holidays as a kid at my grand's place on Lord Howe. So I'm very familiar with the shearwaters. They're hard to miss. They're really, really noisy. They're really smelly. They smell like fish and they're kind of musty. And they make a lot of sort of chaos on the island when they're sort of coming into land and raising their chicks. But despite them being noisy and smelly, I have a real attachment to this species. So I'm going to be doing drawings for this project that refer to that connection that I feel with this one species. So I'll be doing drawings of flesh-footed shearwaters, as you can see, but also drawings from family photographs from the island to give a sense of place as to where these little creatures come from. And like Extinction Studies, I will be destroying the drawings once they're finished. They're going to be washed off the wall, but they will sort of merge together. So that merging hopefully will give the sense of how other life forms permeate our lives and contribute to the richness of our experiences. So I'll be here for the next 12 months. Come and say good day and have a chat to me and check out some of the drawings.